silver, loyal to the black, rated pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic bringer, bringing truth to the loop. News influence, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic rated, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop geeks and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know.
We keep it real, turn it up and don't dirt.
From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can be.
From the heart of the body, you bring the heat.
Lunatic Raider, ain't back, come
Tune into the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black, rated pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic bringer, bringing truth to the loop. News influence, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic rated, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop geeks and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know.
We keep it real, turn it up and don't dirt.
From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can be.
From the heart of the body, you bring the heat.
Lunatic Raider, ain't back, come
Tune into the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black, rated pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic bringer, bringing truth to the loop. News influence, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic rated, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop geeks and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know.
We keep it real, turn it up and don't dirt.
From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can be.
From the heart of the body, you bring the heat.
Lunatic Raider, ain't back, come
Tune into the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black, rated pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tuning for the scoop. Lunatic bringer, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to show. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to show. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep it loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic rated, keep it raw, profound. Yang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know.
We keep it real, turn it up and don't duck.
From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can beat.
From the heart of the body, you pray, bring the heat.
Human stick Raider ain't got
Tune to the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black Raider. Pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic Raider, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep it loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic rated, keep it raw, profound. Yang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know.
We keep it real, turn it up and don't duck.
From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can beat.
From the heart of the body, you pray, bring the heat.
Human stick Raider ain't got
Tune to the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black Raider. Pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic Raider, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep it loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic rated, keep it raw, profound. Yang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know.
We keep it real, turn it up and don't duck.
From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can beat.
From the heart of the body, you pray, bring the heat.
Human stick Raider ain't got
Tune to the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black Raider. Pride, every rhyme never slack.
8, 7, 6, 5, Raider Nation, stand up.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Top of the morning, Raider Nation. How y'all feeling on this Thursday, December 5th? What it do, man? Welcome to another episode of All Raiders No Kut with your boy Lunatic Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Yes, indeed. We got another show for y'all this AM. Shout out to everybody to the world's most dangerous chat. Oh, man, y'all been active for real. Raider Paul in the building, man. Salute to you with the Raiders. You already know, man. Alex in the building, man. What it do? My G, my guy, man, what it is, man. Top of the morning. Hope all is well. Yes, indeed. Wild Turkey in the building, man. I see Wild Turkey. I see you made it through Thanksgiving, bruh. Hey, that's some good shit. You could have ended up as one of them Popeye turkeys. Hey, anybody tried to Popeye or had a turducken? Anybody had a turducken? Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's keep it moving. Yes, indeed, man. We got Raider Syndicate in the building. What it do, man? Hey, Loon, what's up? I think we should go after Travis Hunter. That's a good matter of fact. Let me post that up, man. That's a good question. I've been talking about this already. My thing is this: quarterback is a need. The top two quarterbacks in the draft, of course, we know Miami Hurricanes, Cam Ward, and Colorado Buffaloes, Shador Sanders. I know Sanders is a better fit for us because of the link that Shador has with Tom Brady, knowing Tom Brady's been working with. Check this out, y'all. Tom Brady has been working with Shador Sanders since he was 15. Since he was 15, bruh. That's a lot of work put in with working with an individual with Tom Brady. You know what I mean? And that's the luxury of having a parent who was a former player, has all these connections, can give you the best of the best camps to go to as a kid in high school, the best quarterback teachers. It is what it is. I keep telling you guys it's similar to the way Steph Curry became one of the greatest shooters of all time in the NBA. Dale Curry, his dad, playing with the Hornets, had little Steph Curry and Seth, the Curry brothers, out there on the court, warming up, going up against players from teams that Dale Curry played against. I seen video of people such as Reggie Miller teaching technique and shooting technique to the Currys, you know what I mean? And you wonder why somebody like Steph becomes so great because of the access his father allowed him to have to learn pointers, to go to the best camps, all that good shit. And that's Shador. You know what I mean? His father's connections allow him to get the best teaching and the best training from a youth. And the good thing about him starting off that young in high school with Tom Brady is now you at a young age, when your mind is still young and developing, you're developing good habits. You're developing good technique. All you have to do is just keep developing at that, and having Tom Brady in your corner doesn't help. Travis Hunter, on the other hand, See, this is my dilemma. Not no dilemma bad on Travis Hunter, but the thing is, him compared to these quarterbacks, he would indeed be the best available. If he was on the board the same time, a Cam Ward, Shador Sanders was available, he would definitely be the best available. And I always believe if you go best available, you can't go wrong. You will find a spot for Travis Hunter. Not just that, you might have spots for him all over that field on both sides of the ball. So he brings extra to the party. You know what I mean? Everybody else is bringing their own bottle. He's bringing bottles for everyone. You know what I mean? It's like I got something for everybody. Defense, offense, and I think, and one thing that makes Travis Hunter stands out, this is the beauty of it. Him playing corner as well as wide receiver gives him that mirror as far as a corner knows how to guard a receiver because he is one. You know what I mean? And as a receiver, he knows how to run routes against that corner because he is one. So he gives you the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? So his value to me is much more higher than the quarterbacks in this draft, hands down. His value, he's that it just puts him above the rest. Now, in a perfect world, we will already have our quarterback, and we just add Travis Hunter to the mix. In a perfect world, but unfortunately, gas prices are high, and not every woman want to sleep with you. So it's not a perfect world. You know what I mean? So God dang, that's a good question, bro. But we need a quarterback. But see, here's another dilemma. A lot of times your needs causes you to reach. You need a certain position so bad that you're willing just to grab him now, and it might not pan out. But I think Shador's okay because he'll get back with his mentor, Tom Brady. I know Tom Brady will definitely be hands-on with the development of Shador Sanders. And at the same time, Brady believes in sitting a rookie quarterback down and letting him learn. That allows AOC to let's see what we got. But I mean, if you draft a quarterback that high, you already know what it is. You know what it is. You know what I mean? So I would not take in this draft for us at this moment at number 2. I would not take Travis Hunter unless it depends on but see, they got Shador high on their list. You got to. If Mark Davis is allowing Tom Brady to help out with finding our next franchise quarterback, I know Shador Sanders' name is the first name coming off of Tom Brady's lips. You know what I mean? It makes too much sense. All the indications are that's what it is. So, but I like Travis Hunter though. Whoever gets Travis Hunter, which if he goes number 1 overall to Jacksonville, then we don't even have to have this discussion. Not at all. So, but good question, man. Good question. I like that one. That one kind of, what I mean, with my beliefs, because like that's what we did last year. Brock Bowers came to us because we grabbed the best available, not of need. Because everybody like, we don't need a tight end. We got Michael Mayers, but Bowers was the best available at that pick, and lo and behold, he's showing the world why. That's how you do not miss out on talent, like top tier talent, by getting someone like I said. I heard other GMs say their ideology is you grab the best available. If you already have somebody at that position, you work it out later. You grab that player that's available, and you work that you situate everything else later. You know what I mean? And I gave this analogy before. Me being a Portland Trailblazer fan, I was around when we had Clyde Drexler, and I was around when we had the opportunity of drafting Michael Jordan. Now, the reason why we didn't draft Michael Jordan is because all in the front office of the Trailblazers said we already had our 2 guard in Clyde Drexler, which was true. But nowadays in this NBA, like the NBA now, that wouldn't even been discussed. It wouldn't matter that you already had a two guard. Can you imagine having a duel in your backcourt of Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan? For those who don't know Michael or Clyde Drexler, go watch the 93 NBA Finals? Chicago versus Portland in the finals. Clyde Drexler was going toe-to-toe with Jordan. It's just Jordan had a better team. That's facts. Clyde been dunking from the free throw line. Clyde been defying gravity. Go look that shit up. But Portland had the opportunity of having Jordan and Clyde Drexler in their backcourt, bruh. And they said, well, we don't need another two guard. So they went Sam Bowie, center out of Kentucky, and Sam Bowie could not stay healthy because he kept breaking his leg. So, you know what I mean? So I've been down this road. I see what it looks like when you skip over best available and go for need. Portland needed a center. They skip Michael Jordan and they go Sam Bowie. And the rest is history. Same thing in 2007. Portland needed a center. They go Greg Oden and skip over who? Kevin Durant. Could have had Kevin Durant. Had the number 1 overall pick and took Greg Oden. Now, Greg Oden, if you would have stayed healthy, would have been a dominating ass center. But unfortunately, that was not the case. He couldn't stay healthy. He kept injuring his knee and then came to the point where career over. But healthy, dominating. He would have probably been, and no bullshit, the next Shaq. More athletic of I wouldn't even say that. He probably would have been the next Shaq because he was blocking shots and dunking, and the boy was that dominating coming out of Ohio State. You know what I mean? But it's just unfortunate the injuries. And instead of taking the best available, who, well, you know, they listen them 1A, 1B, but I mean, it is what it is. So I've been down the road. I understand what best available looks like over need, and need to get you in trouble. Just ask Leatherwood. You know what I mean? Just ask Leatherwood with that, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep on going, man. Shout out to everybody else in the chat, man. Eagle Terrier 207 in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Who else we got up in the building? Shit, y'all in here kind of deep. Let's see. I gotta scroll down. Sometimes I accidentally be touching my screen. Pause. Well, do I gotta pause if it's a screen I'm touching? If I said myself, that'd be, well, then again, it's myself. Would it? I mean, when I watch my ass, I touch myself. So that wouldn't be kind of weird, though. So I don't have to say pause. Never mind the pause. So when I touch my screen, damn, that do sound kind of freaky when I touch my screen. It's touch screen, so I get to selecting shit and I'll be forgetting. So I'll be looking at the chat and accidentally touching the shit. And I'm like, oh shit, it highlighted Johnny Useldinger. All right, let's continue forward as we may. Wild Turkey in the building, Raider Paul in the building. Trying to get down to the bottom, man. Lawrence E in the building. Shouting all y'all out again, man. For Lecky. That's all I'm gonna stop on. What's up, O's? Hope all is well with you. For real. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who else we got in here, man? We shouted out Alex. Lawrence E again. Raider Paul in the building. Who else we got up in the Mickey Piggy? Time to catch your morning. Man, appreciate you pulling up for real. Trying to get through everybody. Joel in the building. Salute, man. What it do, man? What it do? What it do? For real. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. Let me see. All right, let me see. I got everybody. I want to play this damn video, but I'm trying to learn how to do this shit, bro, on this new streaming thing. But I like the Kendrick Lamar damn album cover though too. Yes, indeed. Oh man, that's what I was doing. I wasn't here yesterday trying to get Kendrick Lamar tickets because he'll be here in Vegas May 31st. So yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. You dig? So shout out to everybody that like Kendrick Lamar's new GNX album. I like that shit. I'm waiting for the next disc because the rumors are it's a 2-disc discography coming for GNX, man, and they're going on a grand national tour all over the country. Be here in Vegas May 31st, man. Can't wait to get there and check them out. Yeah, so let's get back to this Raider shit. So the title of today's show is to QB or not to QB. I fuck that all up like I'm Shakespeare. To QB or not to QB is the question. So we talked about AOC. We talked about Shedeur Sanders. All fingers are pointing towards they're going to draft Shedeur Sanders if we end up with a high pick. The only way we don't end up with a high pick is if some of your guys' guy, AOC, wins games. Now we're stuck between a rock and a hard place, but not for all. Because if you're an AOC fan, you want him to win. So you could put it in the minds of those who run this team and thinking we don't need a quarterback because let me shout y'all out. Man, I'm tripping. Hold on, man. Let me fill my glass. I gotta salute y'all, man. Like I said, y'all be making this channel rock and roll. I think we're almost at 2,000, y'all. I'm just telling y'all that shit now. Once we hit 2,000, I'm giving away 2 custom Raider jerseys, home or away, in the white or the black. Your number, your name, your size, I got you. We're going to do a drawing. But we're going to hit 2,000 first, and then we'll get to that. But, man, hey, thank y'all for helping me grow this channel. Like an early morning erection, man. Hey, we didn't even need no blue chew. We didn't need no blue pill, no red pill. We didn't need none of that shit. It was all natural, organic, homegrown enlargement. We increased the size of our subscribers. You feel me? And I appreciate y'all, man. So like I say, without you, there is no me. And without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation, and that's the motherfucking Raider Nation. Let's go, y'all. All right. Back to the silver and black. Let me keep my eye on the Mickey Ficky chat, man, one time. Oh no, that's a little too small, bro. We gotta blow this up. There is hold on. I'm trying to get the right size. There we go. All right, I got everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Let me go down and see if I can catch some of y'all's good comments and questions. Nonetheless, you were saying if you saying low yourself, pause, ooze. If I'm touching myself, hey, look, no, let me not get off subject, man. Let me get back onto this shit, man. Y'all crazy. All right. Raiders till death. Salute to you. We need a QB still. I still say do the same thing. And reason why I say still go quarterback in the draft, you don't want to paint yourself into a corner. And what I mean by that is you don't want to have AOC and that's it. And just in case, and I always call this the just in case factor, just in case this happens where he does not pan out, you're not stuck. So I say go draft a quarterback. Put them, not meaning he's gonna start. Like I said, if Mark Davis is listening to Tom Brady and we go quarterback and the quarterback is Shedeur because that's who Tom Brady insists we take and we take him, he believes in sitting the quarterback and grooming him for at least a year, which allow AOC to do his thing. Now, in that case, if that happens next season where we do draft Shedeur Sanders, sit him for a year, and you have AOC at the realm running the show, and he does a damn good job next year. Now you got questions. But I don't think you will be in a bad situation. You have questions, but you won't be in a bad situation to ask those questions. It would remind me of how Green Bay gets down, because these last 3 football generations went from Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, and all of them sat the bench and waited their turn. So there is something behind sitting a rookie quarterback and allowing him to absorb the information mentally. It's kind of like taking driver's ed. Before you get behind the wheel of a car, you're in the book. You're learning every legal and illegal turn, what the shape of a stop sign or any other sign is, what the color means. It breaks down everything to you. How many feet from a stop do you signal? You get into the book before you get into the car, and that's exactly how you got to approach a rookie quarterback, because you don't want to. Some situations allow a rookie quarterback to start right away. I mean, like, we look at Washington with Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is a talent. He starts right away. You know what I mean? You look at Denver. Bo Nix starts right away. You got Williams in Chicago. Starts right away. Sometimes you just got to let them go, because these are teams that's not expecting to win right now. It just is what it is. Now, if you're a team looking to win and develop a rookie quarterback, then you got to let a veteran quarterback, which will be going on his third year next year. Which, do we stick with the Turners, Scott and Norv? Then that way the playbook stays consistent. But I know there's going to be, I don't think that playbook will remain the same going into next year if you keep Scott and North Turner. I think then they'll come in and add their little shebang bang to it. You know what I mean? So they come from, well, Norv Turner is from the tree of the Eric Coryell offense, which is Don Coryell, who was the former head coach of the Chargers back in the day, who had Al Sanders, Mike Martz, all came under his tree, which is the vertical. In layman's terms, it's the vertical offense. That's all the Eric Coryell offense is. It's the vertical offense. You want to establish the run. You want to go with an F back, a tight end that you can use everywhere. That's Brock Bowers. Everything fits perfectly. They didn't have time to implement their offense this year, but if you keep them around for next season, is that what they're going to do in all season? Scrap this offense, which they probably won't scrap it all the way. A lot of people say and keep saying that's Getsy's offense. No, it's not. That's not Getsy adapted that offense, but that offense is not Getsy. That offense comes from who? Do you know where the offense that Getsy was running comes from? It came from Green Bay. Do you know who the offensive coordinator in Green Bay that the offense came from? He just so happens to be coaching our offensive line, Joe Philbin. That is Joe Philbin's offense. That is Joe Philbin's offense. How do I know? Because you remember when Getsy came over from Chicago to be our offensive coordinator, and they talked to Devontae Adams, because Devontae Adams was a young wide receiver under Getsy when Getsy was a wide receivers coach. What did Devontae Adams say? He said, this offense is the same that we ran in Green Bay. I'm familiar with it, the verbiage and I'm familiar. It's the same offense. That's out of Devontae Adams' mouth. That Getsy's offense was the same offense in Green Bay. But wait a minute. If that's Getsy's offense and he was never offensive coordinator in Green Bay, how is that? How does Devontae say that's the same offense? Because Joe Philbin was there. That's a Joe Philbin offense. People forget Joe Philbin was there in 2018. Yes. 2018, he was back with Green Bay on a second term as offensive coordinator. So that offense we are running right now that was left behind by Getsy is actually Joe Philbin's offense. Why he can get the line in such shape as far as technique and so forth to operate this offense. Why we're doing better. Is it a mirage that the run game all of a sudden came back under Sincere McCormick, which those who don't know, Sincere McCormick has been signed to the active roster, the 53, and DJ Turner has been put on IR. So that's the corresponding move made. So that is Joe Philbin's offense. So he is doing the offensive line, therefore helping the offense. Now, the thing with Getsy was it wasn't the playbook, it was the play calling. Getsy was out there I think that motherfucker was just flipping a coin. And if it's heads, we're going to run. If it's tails, we're going to throw. Because that motherfucker come out, nigga, flip the coin, you square up and down. He got 2 back-to-back heads because we out there running back-to-back plays. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm just to let y'all know. Y'all heard it from Lunatics. I did the motherfucking research. Yes, indeed. Alex, here's the question, though. Good question. That's a good question you asked. Here's a better question. How do we know that AP was the one who really did hire Getsy? You see what I mean? How do you know? Because didn't they talk to Devontae Adams about Getsy before they hired him? You remember that one? Didn't I just say Joe Philbin was the offensive coordinator and Getsy was under him in Green Bay? If you want to know about a person, who do you ask? People who previously worked with them or played under them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bruh. I don't think AP had the full goal on making that play, that call. And we know from the get-go that's not who he wanted. That's not who he wanted. And I know for a fact also that if the contracts are an issue with the potential offensive coordinators, AP don't do contracts. Telesco does. And am I mad that Telesco wouldn't give offensive coordinators more years on, like what's the name? They Kingsbury did. The rumor is that he wanted 3 and we only offered 2. Would you give an offensive coordinator 3 years if your head coach only has 2? Because if the head coach don't make it to his 3rd year, what you got to do? Fire the OC in that last year, and you got to pay him. So I mean, it kind of makes you think, bro. Hey, they did talk to Devontae Adams about Getsy. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they talked to Joe Philbin. That if they didn't, that is a faux pas that bruh. You got the dude that was the offensive coordinator, that was the mentor to this young guy, and you didn't talk to him about bringing him on? I'm pretty sure they talked to Joe Philbin. Philbin probably said, and I don't think, and that's the thing, the playbook is not the issue. It was the play calling. Getsy, I think, to me, the way it sounded when you start putting this picture together of what kind of OC Getsy was, you start hearing things like, well, maybe he was kind of, they painted a picture that he was stubborn, that he wouldn't not, how can I put this? The rumors is he was stubborn to a point of where he wanted it done the way he wanted it done. No leeway. You know what I mean? And you remember at the beginning of the season last year, he was talking highly of, oh, well, I listened to I tried to, remember they asked him, is there anything different that you're going to do now that you didn't do in Chicago? You know what I mean? That could help you. He said, I'm going to start listening to players and see what they like and their strengths. And he didn't do that shit, bro. And even if so, that's not the play calling he was out there doing. He was calling blood. We got so fucking mad because he kept calling run, bruh. How we gonna run, and then punt? No, imagine you had him. From what I'm hearing from camp, you had all the imagination you needed to be a successful OC with trying different shit, but then you became predictable. That's what you don't want to be as an OC in the NFL, bro. You don't want to be predictable where defenses can sit there and be like, oh, he's about to do this now. That's not helping us. You know what I mean? That's not helping us. So it's warranted that he deserved the exit stage left. All right, let me see. All right. They asked DA yesterday if he had any regrets leaving the Raiders. He said no. What an idiot. Bruh, hey, yeah, he's on dope dick and dynamite. You know what Devontae Adams remind me of? Devontae Adams is the black. No, I ain't gonna say it like that because I was gonna say he's the black Drake, but Drake, daddy is black. He's Drake. Like, Drake refuses to say he lost the battle against Kendrick. That's Devontae denying that. Oh my God, bro. That shit just, you sound fucking stupid, Devontae. But I can understand. You can't admit that you made a mistake by going to the Jets, because then that's pretty much shitting on the Jets, telling them, oh, y'all, I should have stayed with the Raiders. Y'all so horrible. And they probably looking like, nigga, they got the second pick in the draft right now. And you saying that, you know what I mean? So Devontae ain't gonna do that shit, though. I can understand where he stands with that shit, but we know, the nation know, wink, wink, that motherfucker is distraught and thought it was gonna be greener pastures on the other side of the fence, and found out that shit dry and brown hay. Straight bullshit. You went straight, you took the bullshit route, and now life is shit. That's why I told y'all about karma. Don't let karma, don't, that's why I said don't tank. Hey, karma, get your ass for doing that bullshit. Hey, Devontae suffering karma right now. Oh, you want to turn your back on your teammates? On your coach? You think it's gonna be better over there with the Jets than here with the Raiders, and not just stick it out until they get a quarterback? Okay, Devontae, have it your way. And then the football fairy came and blew pixie dust all over the motherfucking organization of the Jets. And now it's 10 times worse. Lunatic, how is it 10 times worse than the Raiders? Because we didn't fire our head coach. We didn't fire our GM. We don't have an old, decrepit ass former MVP quarterback who can't get it done no more. And now the team thought they was going to be contenders for a playoff berth, let alone a Super Bowl, and found out we got to get rid of all these old motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Hey, they about to call AARP up. Hey, AARP, hey, do you guys got a he gonna be like, do you got a one of them little them cots we could put Aaron Rodgers on and strap him to and get him the fuck up out of here? And then look, we traded Devontae Adams to the Jets, right? Well, this is the crazy shit, and they're taking the whole contract. That's a beautiful thing, bruh. We got the Jets to take that motherfucker's whole contract. But hold on, wait, there's more. So we traded Devontae to the Jets, a conditional third round pick that could become a second if they make it to the playoffs and Super Bowl, and if he makes it first and second all NFL team, which does not look like it's going to happen. So it's going to be stuck with a third round pick. But here's the beauty. If the Jets decides to break that shit up and get rid of Aaron Rodgers and they try to trade Devontae Adams, I bet you he only goes for a 6th round pick. But we got a third. Ha ha! That's karma. We got a third. I bet you they won't get no more than a 6th round pick for Devontae Adams. Let that shit be known. Let that shit be known. Ha ha. The joke's on you, Jack. Nah, Lawrence E. I'm sorry to inform you, bruh. I don't think AP going on anywhere. I think they are giving him 2 years. That's why he got a 2-year deal. You never heard of a head coach get a job with a team for only 2 years. AP did, from the rumors. He has a 2-year deal. 1 year, this is year 1 right now. Year 2, I'm not gonna knock him. Everybody wants to knock. Oh, he got to kick rocks. Then that means every great coach in NFL history should have kicked rocks after year 1 too. That means the Niners would have never won those 4 Super Bowls under Bill Walsh. Why? Because Bill Walsh finished in his first year with 2 wins. 2 wins and 14 losses for Bill Walsh, the father of the West Coast offense, who got the Niners 4 Super Bowls. Yeah, he only won 2 games as a rookie year as a coach. 2 games. Just think if they would have fired him. It would have been a quest for one. It would still would have been a quest for one. That's why you can't be premature. Don't come too quick. Hey, to all you young men out there, listen to me. Listen to Uncle Tick. Listen to Uncle Tick. Premature ejaculation is a serious problem in America. You guys are shooting your load too soon. That's why them women, after the first time of laying down with you, they don't want to lay down with you no more. No, because you cannot control your load. You're too excited. You want to hurry up. And then, you know what that reminds me? It reminds me of the situation in the movie Colors. For those who don't know, Colors is a gang movie about Los Angeles back in the what was it, the 80s, with gang violence and so forth. And you had two cops on the beat going up against the gangs of LA. Well, there was a time when there was a rookie cop and a veteran cop. See, this is going to suit you young men well that premature ejaculate on a regular basis. And your women, the women you lay down with for the first time, make sure there's not a second. See, and this is going to this going to correlate the football to your head coaches and players about quitting too soon. Quitting too soon. You can't quit too soon. Don't get fed up too soon and let's get rid of everybody. No. Slow down. Here is the story of the rookie cop and the veteran cop from the movie Colors. So, they were on top of a hill, and the young cop seen all these gang members and said, "Hey, let's run down there and go get them." And the veteran cop says, "Hey, slow down, Turbo. Slow down, rookie. Let me tell you a story about the daddy bull and the baby bull." The baby bull told the daddy bull when he looked down the hill and seen all the cows down in the valley. All the cows are down in the valley, and the baby bull told his dad, he said, "Dad, let's run down there and fuck all them cows, or fuck one of them cows." See, that's the mentality of the young guy. Let's run down there and fuck one of them cows. And the daddy bull looked at the young bull and said, "No, son, let's walk down there and fuck them all." See, that's the lesson to be learned. Don't rush and get rid of AP because after his rookie year. What you think any rookie is going to go through? What you think is going to happen on first time as a head coach? And you can't say, "Well, he was interim last year." Yeah, but those weren't his coaches. That weren't his playbook. That was not his whole. He had to run somebody else's ship that was already built by them. Why we can't let him build his own ship? We can give McDaniels a year and a half before you fire him as a head, not interim, but as a head coach. But we only going to give AP a half a year. What if AP next year takes us to 12-5? What happens then? We get our quarterback, we plug these other holes, we get the good bodies in here. We got 126 million under the cap. We got 10 draft picks. What if we knock the draft out of the park and our free agent signings, and we build a team in AP's image that goes out there and beats the shit out of everybody? But no, we won't never find out because we want to fire them now. My dad used to always tell me as a kid, man, I ain't gonna lie, I used to fuck up. I used to do stupid shit. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of times that my pops knew what I was gonna do. And he used to always tell, and I know some of you guys didn't got the same lecture from your pops, or you gonna gave the lecture to your kids that they say, "I give you enough rope to hang yourself." That's what my pops used to always tell me. He knew what the fuck I was gonna do. He just waited. Like he said, he waited and let it happen. I'm gonna give you enough rope to hang yourself. Well, you guys, we need to do that with the head coaching position. Let's not get too excited and want to run down the motherfucking hill and fuck a cow when we can run down or walk down and fuck them all. Be patient. Let AP, if AP is not meant to be our coach, then let his actions decide that. And year one is um, not enough evidence to show that. Let's get him a quarter. We don't get we he don't have a quarterback, bruh. He lost half of his fucking defense to injury. I mean, what is he supposed to do? Yes, he made some questionable calls as head coach, but isn't that what rookies first time anything does? That we make mistakes to learn. I'm not gonna do that shit again. You gotta go through this. It's called growing pains. Growing pains. Now, if he does not learn from this season and goes into next season and fails miserably, then like my dad said, he had enough rope to hang himself. Then it's time to go. There's no hurry. Let's make sure we do or we don't have the right coach before we jump to conclusion and want to get rid of something before we allow something to develop into either being great or being garbage. You got to slow down sometimes, y'all. I know we're in a we want shit done quick. That's the way the whole league is. NFL is like microwave type shit. We want success now. Is that fair? Everybody wants to go with the what's dude name? Is it Ben? Not Ben Davis. That's the shirts I used to wear. Ben Davis. Shout out to Ben Davis and Dickies. But you gotta allow. There's another saying. You gotta allow nature to take its course. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. We ain't got no say in it. Regardless if we want them fired, if we want them to stay, it's gonna be nature that's gonna let that shit be known. He's either going to fail miserably or he's going to succeed greatly coming out of this year. So what we do now, analyze the young talent. Who stays, who goes? Who do we give extensions to that's valuable to us? Who do we let walk because we can replace them in either the draft or free agency? We got a whole shitload of money, y'all. A shitload of money. There was a question asked earlier. Should we take Travis Hunter in the draft? Now that I think about it, no. No, go ahead and go quarterback. Get your quarterback. All right. At the wide receiver position, what we do? Fuck it. Go get T. Higgins. You got the money. Go get T. Higgins. We got Brock Bowers. Get T. Higgins. We got Jacoby Myers. Bam. Michael Mayer. Bam. Is now. We'll see how the end of the season ends with Sincere McCormick at running back. Can he be consistent? Can he be someone that we can entrust in running the rock and getting positive gainage of over 3 yards a carry? Can he do that? That's what we're here for, to analyze and to assess what it is that we have. So when we go into March, hey, shout out to Heat Check. I appreciate the 5. Let's see. It's the same logic with AOC. He hasn't been given a fair chance, and I agree. In full season to show us what he's got, and he's got to, you know what, and that's correct. I agree. I agree. I agree. You must give, if you're going to give AOC a chance, you got to give AP a chance. You got to give Sincere McCormick a chance. You got to give Tyree Wilson a chance. We gave Jacorian Bennett a chance, and unfortunately, due to injury, he's gone. But when he was here, I call him Mr. PBU, Mr. Pass Breakup. That man, come on now. Just imagine if we would have came too quick and got rid of him. We would have never been able to see, hey, this guy is going to be good. Jacorian Bennett's going to be good. He got the speed. He got the coverage. He's going to be good. So we got to be patient. Now, to those who are in a rush and wants to get rid of AP, just pump your brakes for a minute. Let him go into next season. And then we're all going to, even the naysayers or the yay and nays of AP keeping his job, we're gonna be in unison depending on what he does. So it's not something we have to worry about. We don't have to worry about getting rid of him right now. Let him do his job, and his production or lack thereof is going to dictate whether he's a Raider coach or a Raider former coach next season. We have nothing to worry about. Nothing. Just like people want to tank. There's no reason to tank. We're not good enough to win. Not saying we don't have talent. It's just a lot of our talent ain't on the field when we're out there playing because they're motherfucking that white truck with the red X or the red plus sign. You know what I mean? They on IR. It is what it is. It is what it is, bruh. But they're fighting though. So when you got a team that's fighting like the Raiders are fighting and only got 2 wins, like you said, that has to do with coaching. That has everything to do with coaching, bruh. It ain't like the players are in the locker room and say, fuck AP. We're going to go out there and bust our ass, but we hope they fire that son of a bitch. Don't work like that, bruh. If you out there busting your ass, it ain't got nothing to do with you wanting the coach getting their ass fired. If you trying to get a coach fired, bruh, you're lackluster to the point of no return. Like, damn, these boring ass motherfuckers out there playing football. You know what I mean? So, hey, just trust the process. And the process ain't tanking. The process is allowing whatever's going to happen to happen. Allow it. Allow it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I say, and parents, new parents, old parents, I don't know if y'all let your kids do this shit, but I just seen a TikTok where the little boy was playing around in the in the plug-in socket, the light socket. And the mother said, "Oh, don't do that." And the father was like, "No, no, no, let him go. Let him go. Go ahead, son." And he let that motherfucker shock the shit out. Don't ever let your kids play with the light socket. But on the comedy, it was comedy. He said, "No, son, go ahead." And the motherfucking kid stuck the thing in the light socket and shocked the shit out of himself. Sometimes you gotta let a head coach put his finger in the socket and get shocked. You gotta let the motherfucker touch the stove to see if it's hot. If it's hot but hot, let him burn himself. And then be like, oh well, there it is right there. But if he don't burn himself and he doesn't stick no metal in the light socket, then let's see what he can do. Let's give him to the weapons and the assets that he needs to succeed as a head coach. Just like if we did fire him and we brought anybody else in to be a head coach, give them what they need and let's see if they can succeed as a coach. Same with AOC. Let's see get him what he needs. Defense, offensive line, and they're doing it right now. If you notice, defense has been playing. Even shorthandedly, they have been producing. Offensive line, continuity with the starting 5 is being left alone by AP to let them develop chemistry. It's working. I may not be 100% sold on the guard positions, but it's better than what we started off with. So allow that to continue. Run game. Sincere McCormick looks promising. Can he do it again against Tampa Bay this weekend? He's been signed to the 53-man roster, so that's telling me he's going to get some more snaps. Can he get out there and continue to do what he's been doing? Allow these guys to do what they do. This is how we got to assess and analyze what we have on this roster going forward so we know what is it that we need and look for in free agency as well as the draft. That's it. We don't have us as fans. We just gotta watch the show. Get your popcorn ready. Can AOC go out there and carve up the rest of these teams, or is he just gonna be? Is he gonna be inconsistent? Good one game, disappear another. To open up the discussion, okay, we still need to go ahead and get a quarterback and let them do their thing. Let them battle it out and let nature take its course. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Do the same with AOC. Fair shake. He deserves a fair shake. Pizzle in the building, man. Salute to you. Shout out to everybody watching, man. Once again, if this is your first time here, please subscribe. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. Shout out to everybody in the on Instagram, man. Who we got over there? We got Curtis in the building, man. Salute to you. Raider Goon is over there on Instagram, man. Salute to you as well. And who else? Big Papa, what it is, man. Shout out to Big Papa, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Okay, Big Papa says to you guys on YouTube, he says they should have started Aiden O'Connell since the last beginning. Now, hindsight 2020, you would think, okay, but you got to remember, Big Papa, here's the thing. Getsy was the offensive coordinator then. I don't think a big difference. We see a big difference in play calling from Scott Turner. You know what I mean? There's a big difference. Now, you figure if AOC would have started the season, you would have had an offensive line that was constantly changing parts. Don't forget, Andre James was center. JPJ was left guard. JPJ did not move over until Andre James got hurt. Andre James was healthy at the beginning of the year. Then you had Colton Miller, who was not 100% healthy with that shoulder until now. Now you're starting to see him heal up, and now he's a lot better than he was at the beginning of the year. So I still say you wouldn't have gave AOC a proper chance to be successful with how this roster, who were calling the plays at the beginning of the season. So you still probably would have came with a way worse outcome than what we've seen AOC do this last game against Kansas City. So that's another thing you got to factor in. What was there? What was it? What was already implemented? What playbook? Who was calling the plays? What was the offensive line looking at? We didn't have Sincere McCormick wasn't running the ball in the first half of the season. Michael Mayer was gone. You remember he was gone. Devontae Adams didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things to factor. Defense started out good at the beginning of the season until we start losing Epps, Kuntz, you know what I mean? Wilkins. We were losing people, boy. It's like, man, now that you get to this year, Jacorian Bennett gone. You know what I mean? Now we got our fourth round rookie out there playing corner, which, fuck it, baptism by fire. Let him go out there and learn. So, yeah, to answer your question, Big Papa, yes. I don't think AOC would have had a fair shake at the beginning of the year either. I understood why they went Minshew. It wasn't because Minshew was a hellified arm talent, hellified quarterback. It's because they knew behind that offensive line, you better have a little bit of momentum or mobility in them legs, bro, because you will be running for your life. Because don't forget, the first, 6 games of the year, Colton Miller gave up 6 sacks. That would have been AOC all day long getting sacked because of Colton Miller not being ready. He was out there because there was, even him not being ready, who would have played left tackle that would have been better than him, healthy, compared to him being unhealthy? I'll wait. I don't think there is nobody on this team 100% healthy that was better than Colton Miller at 70%. Probably might have been less than that because that shoulder, bro, hey, and now he's not giving up no sacks. So it shows that somebody's getting healthier. It ain't got nothing to do with him being developed because he's already developed at left tackle. It was the injury to me where there was no power in that shoulder to be able to keep defenders from getting into the backfield onto the quarterback. AOC would have been a sitting duck. Facts. But now we get to see a stability at offensive line, AOC, with a potential run game with Sincere McCormick. Now we can get a kind of glimpse of what this offense can be under AOC with the proper adjustments with your offensive line and your targets. I can't wait till this weekend. I can't wait to play Tampa Bay. I want to see, can AOC duplicate what he did last week, but get points on the board, get in the red zone, be efficient scoring in the red zone, and be consistent. Period. So hey, I'm here for it. I'm here to watch that shit. I'm here to watch that shit, man. But yeah, what we gonna see, man, for real, for real. Lawrence, what time is it, man? Am I going too long? Oh yeah, it's 8:45. I'm having a ball with y'all, man, on here. Hey, shout out to all y'all, man, for pulling up. Desert Raider in the building, man. Salute to you. Nah, yeah. Minshew is gone after this season, bro. There's no room for him. There's no room at all for him. So yeah, because if we draft a quarterback, AOC is gonna be the. I ain't gonna say he's gonna be the backup. It all depends on the route that they go with a rookie quarterback. Do they sit him or do they start him? Whatever comes out of that, which I don't care. Like I said, let whatever's gonna happen happen. If AOC is gonna start next year, hey, rock and roll. Help develop the young guy, whoever we draft. If the young guy gonna start AOC, still help the young guy. Like I said, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. If we're gonna be the second pick, we're gonna be the second pick. If we're gonna be the first, we gonna be the first. Ain't no sense in us as part of the nation being get our get all wound up being like, I don't want this to happen. I want that. Let's just let it happen and then we'll assess it later. Fuck it. We already know we ain't going to the playoffs, so let's see what these young guys look like. Put them out there. Put them out there. You said he got another under contract. No, he got one more year though, but I don't think the hit on us will be bad if we was to release him, because you can make him a June 1st release, which will spread out the remainder of his contract, the guaranteed money, over 2 years. So you'll take a lesser blow if you want to go that route with his contract. But like I said, let's just let shit happen, and then we'll be here for it. I'm gonna be here for it. Y'all ain't got to worry about it. Lunatic is going to be here, so don't even trip. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and we'll discuss it. We'll discuss what direction we're going to go or that we would like to go. We're going to talk about all that, man. And I got you guys to go ahead and go back and forth with, to go ahead and give, put your opinion out there too. So we solid. So yeah, let me get my ass up off here so I can get some sleep, man. I got one more night. They got us on this mandatory overtime 12-hour shift. I got one more 12 tonight, y'all. But it's good though. The money's good. Christmas is coming. You know what I mean? Get my son some shit. We're gonna have a Raider themed Christmas tree. So I'll do a live with the background. Yes, we're gonna do our Christmas is gonna be raided out from the bulbs, man, from the rooter to the tutor. You feel me? But shout out to all y'all, man. Once again, salute to the real nation. There's only one, and they wear silver and black. You dig? Ah. But yeah, man, let's see what our team does this weekend. I'm not even tripping off of shit. I don't if we win or if we lose. What's the saying, you guys? Win, lose, or tie, Raider till I die. Man, that's all it's gonna be, and that's all it's ever gonna be. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I appreciate y'all. Fear Raider in the building. Salute to you. You said trade him to the Colts. I don't think they got an 8th-round pick to trade for him. Because they only got 7 rounds in the draft, bro. Minshew's only worth about an 8th or a 9th-round pick. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Minshew was horrible. Here's a question. You know what? Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Oh, fuck your team Friday. Are you guys up for a fuck your team Friday tomorrow? Let me know, man, so I can make shit happen. If I do a fuck your team Friday, it'll be a little later. I'll make it about maybe 9 o'clock to give me time to prep and get the storyline and shit together, man. But yeah, fuck your team Friday. I call them the Tampa Gay Buck of Queer. I hope I don't get blurred. I don't get blurred for that shit. I hope I don't. Ain't that a good one? Somebody got to tell me, is that a good one? Huh? I think it's good. The Tampa gay buck a queer. Thank you. I came up with that myself. And no diss to the Rainbow Coalition out there, the Rainbow Coalition. All you guys are you know what I mean, but we gotta sex play the enemies and make them feel a certain kind of way, kind of like how Drake felt when he was called a certified PDF file. You feel me? But with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Thursday. Lunatic got y'all, man. I'm gonna bring some shit y'all way, man. He said, hell yeah, Raider Paul. Okay, so fuck your team Friday. You guys, hey, I'm gonna put some shit together, man. We're gonna have some fun with it. So tomorrow is Friday. Tampa gay buck a queer. So it only costs $1 to get you a queer. Who's hella guy. I gotta watch myself because these motherfuckers gonna have me like, oh, I gotta start a new channel now. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, that's a bitch, Tick. That is a motherfucking bitch. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. It's been wonderful chatting with my fellow brethren of the silver and black. Because there's only one nation, and that's the Raider Nation. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your mucky, ficky ass fucking day. Man, be safe. Like I always say, make it back to your loved ones. And I'll see you guys. Shit, fuck it, tomorrow. Fuck your team Friday. So with that being said, I'm Lunatic Raider. You've been watching All Raiders, No Cut. To QB or not to QB is the question. I'm Lunatic Raider, and you have been watching How to Clear Chlamydia with Earwax. I will see you guys on the other end of the spectrum. Lunatic Raider, and I'm out this bitch.